Hello YouTubers, this is my little grey Fergie. It's a TEF20, which is the diesel. What I'm going to be doing today is my freeze plug. My freeze plug's gone. Don't know if you can see. It's just behind the starter motor. You can't see it that well. I'll take the starter motor off and show you again. There's 3 of them along the engine on this one that I know of. Basically it scared the hell out of me because I poured antifreeze in and it all started pouring out the engine block. And I had not heard of freeze plugs before. I thought my engine had cracked, but no, freeze plugs are gone, which is a bit of a relief. I've just brought some and they're only a couple of quid, so not a problem. But to get to it and insert it, I've just got to remove the starter motor, which again isn't hard. Probably have to remove the air cleaner, the pre-air cleaner as well, which isn't a hard job. So I shall make a start and I shall record it and plonk it on YouTube. So what I've just done is I've just slackened off him. There's a 17 and an 18mm which goes through here, which is for the bolt for that. Okay, so I can twist him round out the way. Okay, it's also one of the nuts for the starter motor. Undone him, which is an 18mm, and I'm just, if you can see it, getting that nut. It's hard doing it whilst you're holding a camera. I'm just slackening him off now, and then I should be able to withdraw the starter motor, which will give me access to the actual freeze plug. So there we go chaps, I've undone the starter motor. I haven't completely removed it, as long as I haven't got access to my freeze plug that I need to. So all I've done, that one's the hardest one to get to, 18mm. Another stud there, which is 18mm, and that was a bracket that was also holding my pre-air cleaner up here. And I've just pulled the start motor back. I did have to undo the main battery lead to it because I couldn't pull it back far enough. But I've got it now, so you can actually see my freeze plug, and you can see a nice big gap in there, and that's where all my antifreeze has been leaking out. There is another one there, so you can compare that one with that one, and there's a third one a bit further down there as well. So that's why I need to replace it. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to see if I can get something behind it. The other thing to do is hit it with a screwdriver at the bottom end there, and it'll try and flip it out. I'm just going to hit it now, see how we get on. Alright, so there it is, you can see it sticking out. I'll try and get him out now best I can. First thing I'm going to try and do is smack him on the bottom edge, see if I can bring him out. If anything, I would say that's pushing him back in again. I want to do that. Let's get the punch in there. Oh, there he goes. That came out fairly easy. Oh, look at all the gunk in that. Bring it out now, so now we can see that's quite badly filled up with gunk, that, isn't it? Right, I shall have to pull that out first before I do anything. So there we go, cleaned it up the best I can on the actual surface. There's my disc, okay, and what he does, he goes in that way, and as you hit him, because he is like disc shaped, as you hit him, he expands. So you put it in, you hit it, it expands and it grips. What I've also got to help it is some sealant. There's some silicone sealant. It says it's it waterproofs joints and it's heat proof as well, so it can stand extreme temperatures, so that should do the stuff. It should help. I have heard you put it in without and eventually it rusts, and that helps seal it, but I don't fancy waiting that long, so I want to use sealant. Let's see how we get on. To put it in with, I've got a socket. So I can use that end, or I can use that end, and that'll give me a nice surface to push down on. I've also got it's a 10mm driver, which I can help push it in with as well. So I'll have a go with that now. There we go, we've got the sealant round. So all I need to do now is push the disc in. A little bit of sealant in. Here's a nice tight fit. Once he's in, just got to hit him, flatten the disc out, and it should hold in place. He's going a bit to one side. Just want to get it completely flat. It's not quite going in, is he? Okay, just try this one. Try and get him in. I'm giving him a damn good whack. It's never easy, is it, doing everything? Oh, he's falling on the floor now. Right, get him in there. Lock you round. There we go. That's better than nothing. Right, where's my disc gone? There you are. Right, try again. Oh, don't keep moving. You're in the way of everything now. Isn't going to plan. There you go. Right, in there. Now whack it. You know, it looks easier on paper this than it actually is to do. Oh, if I had a penny for every time I dropped it. Does go in, doesn't he? Try putting him in that way. There we go, like this. That way either. I'll drop him again. Right, come back a bit later, we'll have him in. Right, because it's not been going in, what I've done, I've tried to put a bit more dish in it. So what I've done, I've plonked him on here, my trailer hitch, plonked him on there, and I've smacked him with that end. So we'll see if we can get him in now. There we go, my plan worked, so I've put a bit more dish in him, by smacking him upside down on my trailer hitch, and he now fits in quite nicely. Of all the videos I've watched, because I watched a few YouTube videos before I did this, being the first time I'd done it, and they all went in nice and easy, no trouble at all, and then I try and do it and it went a bit pear-shaped. Never mind, I've got him in, so all I've got to do now is take the dish out and make him flat, so then it'll grip. I've got my sealant in there as well. I'll try with a big end. Get it nice and firm. Socket on. Really give him a few good clouts now. Sticking out a bit there. Give him a whack in. There we go. He's in all the way round. I think he needs down a bit more that side. Sticking out a bit there and all. Doesn't go in as well as easy as I thought it would. There we go. Right, he's in, he's near enough flush all the way round. So we will see how that goes. All I've got to do now, put my starter motor back on. As you can see, there you go, he's definitely in. Definitely in. Not as flat as I'd liked, but took a bit of hammering to get him in. Maybe I didn't clean up the surface as much as I should. I don't know. So it's my first time doing this. If I should have done it differently, or you can think of anything else, then please, I'm no expert mechanic, I don't pretend to be. Please leave a message and tell me how I should have done it. Also, I did say at the start of the video just 3. I've actually noticed, I don't know if you can see, there is another one at the back there. I'm glad that one didn't go, because that looks like a right bugger to get to. I don't know if you can see him. It's just there my finger is now. Right, I shall prompt my starter motor on and see how we go. Just another quick tip, and I never thought about this until after I'd done it, but if I put my socket on backwards like that, it gives me a nice flat surface to hit against. So I've still got the bar, so I've got the length, but I've got a flat surface. I was doing it the other way, and of course you've only got the outside edge of the socket. That was just a thought that occurred to me after I'd done it. Right, back to putting the starter motor on. Right then, starter motor nearly back on. What I've done, that last nut is going to be a nightmare to get to, so I've loosely put it on, but I've not tightened up, just so the thread's starting to show on that last bolt. Don't think you can quite see it there, but I've got to get it down there. It's very difficult to get my hand to, and I've done him up loosely as well. But, right, we're going to have a go getting him on now. And I'll have to touch the camera off because there's no way I'm going to need both my hands to do this. I can't film and do it at the same time. And that's it, all done, all back together again. The starter motor, that last bolt was a bit of a nightmare right down there, but it's all done. You can just about see the new freeze plug right in down there. You can just see the top bit of it right down there. I filled it with antifreeze before I fitted the starter motor, and it's not leaking. So we can only tell when we start it up. Now starting up, I haven't got a battery yet. The battery thing's all rotten. And there it is over that side, so there's no battery. There's a problem with the electrics. I'm going to have to test the dynamo, see if the dynamo's testing, recharging, or it could be the wiring between the dynamo and the battery, but it was going through batteries like no tomorrow, so that's something I have got to sort out. The other things is it was running a bit rough last time I used it, so and I got made redundant quite a long time ago, and it's been sat here parked up ever since. But I would like to restore the tractor, not to showroom condition. I'm not in any way interested in going to shows and showing it off, but I would like to have everything working nicely on it, and I would like a new coat of paint on him, paint him the proper colour. Also, my sister now lives near me now, and she's got a few fields, so it'd be handy if I get it road registered. I'd like the old number plate, so I've still got the documents for the old number plate, but it's the old documents, not the current one. I did try and register it, but the DVA wouldn't have it, so I've got to sort of do a tractor club type thing and get them to prove that that was the registration number. But yeah, it will make a nice tractor. It will make a very nice tractor. So if you've got any hints or tips on anything that I did wrong, please drop me a line and let me know. So I'm in no means a professional mechanic. I sort of get by with what I can do. Also, if you live near Shropshire, preferably near Oswestry, and you fancy helping me do it up, because I think the engine really could do with a rebuild, a strip down and rebuild of the engine, to be honest with you, but I'm not good enough to do that. Yes, I could take it somewhere and get them to do it and just pay them the money, but I'd like to be involved. I'd like to do it myself as well, although I don't mind being helped, but I don't know how to do it myself. So any ideas or suggestions, please contact me and let me know. Thanks for watching. I shall post another video soon. What I'm going to do next is, all the oil's leaked out the back, so I need a new seal for the PTO. It's all leaked out here, so that's a job I can do myself, so I'm going to do that next. I shall probably video that, put that on. Once I've got that sorted, what I might well do is see if I can start moving him, and I'll jump start him or something, see if I can get him running, see what he sounds like. Okay, thanks again for watching. See you again soon. Bye bye.